Greetings my friends and welcome to No Nonsense Metal Reviews. I'm George and today I'm back with another unboxing review. So I'll be unboxing a little kind of random order from the Todestrieb or Todestrieb web store. I'm never actually sure how you pronounce the name of that, but recent order that I placed, all cassettes, all very reasonably priced. Essentially they were having a bit of a sale, it looks like. Maybe some leftover stock, don't know. But what I've got here should be quite an interesting mix of pretty obscure underground black and death metal, all of which are kind of wild cards. A couple of the bands, if I remember correctly, a couple of the bands I am familiar with. There's one band in particular that I've been a fan of for quite a while. Another couple of bands I was aware of. But overall, these are kind of wild card choices. So, take out the trusty parcel knife and just tear into this and hopefully not injure myself or destroy any of the products inside in the process. So I can see we're in progress here. Nicely bubble wrapped up. That's what we like to see. As I always say on these videos, there's just nothing worse than getting your order through and it's just like a bit of crappy tissue paper or something protecting it. Such a disappointment when you get a broken case, CD or cassette case. Or what I have noticed, some labels when they're, or manufacturers when they're producing vinyl, they'll actually send the vinyl out of the inner sleeve, out of the outer sleeve as well, so that you haven't got the chance of the vinyl kind of piercing through the edge of the inner sleeve, which I think is definitely a very, very smart idea. So, tearing through the bubble wrap then, we're into the goodies here. Just another little bit of sellotape there. Progress. Very nice indeed. Okay, so, fight my way through the bubble wrap, and immediately I am greeted by the first article, first tape. This is, I believe it's their sole album. This is from a band entitled Archaic Thorn. Now, hopefully you can see that artwork there. This is entitled Eradication. Interesting. You get the kind of the vibe there that this is dark. This is evil looking stuff. And yes, you would be correct in that assumption. This is death metal from Germany, I believe. Interesting one. I did check this out. I basically was just drawn in by the artwork. Nice. Yeah, it was the artwork that caught my eye, and from there I thought, well, I'll check this out on YouTube or Spotify, I think it was, and I was pretty impressed. It's got a good dark old school vibe. So don't know if you can see here, but it says nihilistic death metal. That's encouraging. To me, that sounds just like what I want to be listening to. There's a shot of the guys there. I'm hoping you'll be able to see that. That's the lineup. So this is actually from Darkness Shall Rise Records. This was a reissue from, I believe it was from 2020. So recent, but it's limited edition on 300 copies. So this is quite a limited run, and it's just a nice thing. I think Darkness Shall Rise, they do a really nice job with their packaging. Everything is very high quality. It's nice card. It's not sort of flimsy at all. Really does look the part. So that's the first article. I believe, as I say, that's their only album, but it's really high quality. It's got an interesting aesthetic to this shell as well. It's kind of textured around the edge. Awesome. So yeah, Archaic Thorn from Germany. Very nice indeed. Very nice heavyweight product there. So now I've got the second article here. I'm never quite sure how you pronounce this band, but I do have another tape of theirs. Again, it's a Darkness Shall Rise release. This is I think they're entitled Sijjin, which is Sijjin. If not, then it's Sijjin. Not quite sure. But this is Angel of the Eastern Gate. Now, I believe that they are also a German band, and I believe that they fall into the kind of black and death metal category. But again, this is a Darkness Shall Rise release of the, or reissue of their Soul demo kind of EP. First release, if you like. Just tear through the shrink wrap there to reveal the goodies within. Christ didn't want to let me into that one. Again, as I say, Darkness Shall Rise. Nice high quality tape shell there. Black shell. Very cool indeed. Looks the part, looks dark. Like it. Nice high quality insert. We've got the line up there. Hopefully you can see that okay. So it's not an overly long release. Can't quite recall the sort of the running length. But it's under, so it's Darkness Shall Rise under license, under exclusive license from Sepulchral Voice. You can see that. So it looks like it's comprised of 6 tracks. Cool stuff. Can't really say much about it, as I don't think I've listened to this one. But they're a good band. I say, again, I think they're from Germany. So that is Angel of the Eastern Gate by Sijjin, or Sijjin. Not quite sure on that one, as I say. Cool little thing. Then I can see leaping out of me, we've got Venenum. Now these guys definitely are German, and I believe that this is also an EP or a demo. Again, this is a Sepulchral Voice release, originally under license to Darkness Shall Rise, who they've done a really good job on all of these, to be honest, from the look of it. And all the other Darkness Shall Rise tapes I have acquired quite a few of these nice reissues and limited runs. Really cool. So as I say, death metal. What kind of, yeah, I'd say sort of black and death metal. Cool black tape shell there. Looks like we have 7 tracks in total. And again, really high quality stuff. Really does feel good. Good quality. Nice little insert there. All details. Yeah, some pretty interesting ritualistic looking artwork going on there. Very dark and evil, which is exactly what we want. Venenum. And I believe that this is their debut release as well. So pretty cool. Short and sweet. Bit of death metal. Venenum. Right, now I can see leaping out at me a band. A couple of releases from this band. Again, Darkness Shall Rise releases. Both limited to 333 copies each. Both of which I actually have on CD as well. This is from a Swedish, I'm going to say, blackened death metal band that they do have a kind of a thrashy aesthetic as well, entitled Vampire. Now they have 3 full-length albums to their credit, a debut kind of self-titled album, and then we have this album, the second one, which is With Primeval Force. Great cover there. I have this on like a really nice fold-out kind of DG. Really awesome. High quality print on the tape shell as well. Looks the part. Very nice. Well done, Darkness Shall Rise. So there's 9 tracks in total. Oh, look at the detail and care that's gone into that insert. Really awesome. And this is a bit of a sort of a high budget thing, because this is under exclusive license from Century Media Records, 2017. Reissued in 2020. Darkness Shall Rise. Really high quality product here. Really looks the part. Really like it. And this is a good album. This is strong. If you like kind of thrashing paced riffs, but you like your death metal to have that kind of echoey, cavernous, dark, gritty sound, then Vampire definitely a band that you want to check out. Definitely. They've clearly been influenced by some of the more, shall we say, acoustic sounds of black metal, some of the rawer black metal material, but yeah, really sounds the part. And this is their most recent album from 2020, I believe. 2020, yeah. This is Recs, which has an awesome cover. Absolutely love that. Really looks the part. And this is a good album as well. Again, as I say, it's sort of blackened death metal with a thrashy edge. This is a strong album. Again, really nice, high quality package there. Great cover. Really looks the part. awesome stuff. Like it. Haven't listened to either of these albums in quite a while, probably a year, maybe a bit more. So, but I do know that I liked both of these albums. So as soon as I saw this on tape for £7, I think it was, I just leapt on that. Certainly when it's something that's like limited to 333 copies, you know you're not really going to be losing your money in the long run, which is always quite nice. So we've got those two cracking releases from Vampire, Swedish death metal. Now we're on to, again, it's death metal, but it's from Finland this time, and it's kind of got a grinding edge to it. This is Concrete Winds, and I can't remember which order these go in, but I've basically got their two albums. They have two albums to their name. Previously, they operated under the name Vorum. So this is Nerve Butcher. Very interesting, weird kind of artwork there. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. So this is kind of like Death Grind. Nice little tape there. Nice shell. Black. This is under exclusive license again from Sepulchral Voice. Massive Noise Torment. Cool. Nice. Ooh, yeah, really not a clue what's going on the inside here. Crazy, crazy, crazy business. And then we've got some pretty interesting aesthetics going on there as well. So that's Nerve Butcher, cool one. I'd say this is good if you're a fan of Galvanizer, maybe Exhumed, Entombed. You get that kind of vibe going on there. They take their influences clearly across the board. So then we've got the other album. This is Primitive Force. Again, pretty interesting artwork. I kind of like the fact that they've got a colour scheme as well. Let's take that out there. So this is Primitive Force, as I say. Again, a nice high quality tape shell. Black tape shell. Sticking with the black here. Back on black. Interesting aesthetics again. Really, really nice high quality prints as well. So this is, it says, consume at maximum voltage. Definitely agree with that. That's just a good motto for life. So that's Concrete Winds with Primitive Force. Can't really comment too much on this band because other than just checking them out very briefly on YouTube, haven't actually really heard them. So, oh, now this is a big standout. This is Apep. This is German death metal. Really nice golden, it's very fitting in fact, to a golden cassette shell there. This is entitled The Invocation of the Deathless One. So this is the only album that they have. Again, this is a Darkness Shall Rise release. This is sort of Egyptian themed death metal from Germany. So no, they're not the first band to have done this. You might have heard of a little band called Nile, or maybe Scarab, who produce pretty notable and very high quality Egyptian themed, ancient Egyptian themed death metal. But Apep they're doing good. They've got some really cracking material here. It's got plenty of kind of atmospherics to it. It's got darkness, it's got depth, and it's got some great artwork as well. So this is a good album. If you like both of those bands mentioned, like Nile and Scarab, then yeah, you're probably not too far away. This is probably going to tick boxes for you as well. Only check this out sort of initially online, but it's a good one. It's a good one. So I'm looking forward to giving that a spin properly. That's Apep with The Invocation of the Deathless One. And then we've got the final release in this little bundle. I'm not actually sure exactly how you pronounce this band's name, but I think it's Irrlicht. Not really sure. IRRLYCHT. Irrlicht. Yeah, that sounds about right. And Wolfish Grandeur is the album title. So again, this is A Darkness Shall Rise. Limited edition of 200 copies, in fact. So very limited. I'll take that out there. This is German black metal. Black shell. Looking cool. And again, a really nice high quality insert. Lots of cool artwork and photographs. This is real bleak stuff. This is good if you like your Marduk, if you like, trying to think of some more sort of close fit mentions. Morgul, good one. Yeah, if you like your raw black metal, then this is an album that you'll definitely enjoy. Again, I've only heard it once maybe on YouTube, so looking forward to delving a little bit deeper into Irrlicht with Wolfish Grandeur. It's got a good bit of artwork there as well. German raw black metal. So there we have it. That is my latest little bundle purchased from Todestrieb Records, their distro. Just to recap, we've got Archaic Thorn with Eradication. Cool stuff indeed. Then we've got Sijjin, Angel of the Eastern Gate, their sort of debut demo, I believe. Then we've got Venenum, self-titled perhaps. Cool art though. Then we have Vampire, Swedish death metal with Primeval Force. And their third album, Recs. Awesome artworks. Then we've got Concrete Winds from Finland with Nerve Butcher. And their other album, Primitive Force. Then we've got Apep, The Invocation of the Deathless One. And finally, we've got Irrlicht with Wolfish Grandeur. So, as I say, I have only heard some of these briefly online, so I will be delving into them and probably mentioning some of them in a little bit more detail in the near future. But just nice to show off some of my latest finds anyway. Is anyone else a fan of these releases? Has anyone else got these releases? What are your thoughts and opinions on these albums, on these bands? Always interested to hear thoughts and opinions of others, as always. Thanks very much for watching, my friends. Do check back soon for more reviews and recommendations. Feel free to like and subscribe. It's very much appreciated, as always. But take care, my friends, and stay heavy.